Here's Dolph!
Greetings, viewers. You have just stumbled upon another episode of Northern Michigan Musicians Journal. Hi, I'm your host, Dolph, and we have a band called Waterline today. You're going to love their music. We're going to have two of their songs right after I'm done introducing the show. And my co-host, Mary, she's out helping the band unload all the heavy equipment. The band had to park 2 blocks down the street because of all the snow we have out here today. What we're going to do after we hear 2 songs from Waterline, we are going to have our usual current events discussion with Mary, and then we're going to interview Waterline. All 5 members, very interesting guys. And then after that, they will play a few more songs. And we're going to post their information, phone number, and email addresses so you'll be able to get in touch with them. They're really a great band. I'm sure you'll agree when you hear them. Thank you.
This is one that an ex-member of the band wrote, and we stole it from him when he left. This is for you, Joey Shamara. It's called I'm Still Waiting.
Now your mind is made up and your heart needs a change, but your head is messed up. You feel lonely about you don't know her first name. Still you go on each day, don't believe what they say. Go and find yourself someone, share your life. Dress up and down, spend the night on the town, take a chance on romance. It's a magical trance, sometimes lost and then found. Still you go on each day, don't believe what they say. Go and find yourself someone to share your life. Message is clear. Could I be right? Could I be wrong? You know I'm standing right here. It's time to turn this ride around. girl. Yeah, you waiting. I've been waiting a long, long time. And you want to know what I've been doing? This is what I've been doing. Well, I've been hoping and dreaming and waiting and dreaming and hoping and dreaming for a song. Well, I've been hoping and dreaming and waiting and dreaming and hoping and dreaming for a song. Well, now.
Your life is just beginning, there's so much more. So much out there you've never seen before. Take it from me and understand, it's at your command. You have to demand, but nothing ever quite goes as planned. I've been where you are now once before. It's not an easy thing to ignore, but know that I am with you now. Remember your vow, don't ever allow, and we will make it through all of this somehow. The feelings that you're into don't ever seem to end. You don't know where you're going and you don't know where you've been. So come on back, come back to you. Said come on back. What have you got to lose? One more smile, one more laugh. That's all I'll ever ask. One more day, one more night. Together we can make it right. Said come on back, yeah, come on back. Said come on back. What have you got to lose? Said come on back, oh come on back, yeah come on back, hey come on back, oh come on back, oh come on back. What have you got to lose?
Mary, I really appreciate you helping the band move some of that equipment. How's it going, Mary? Tell me what's happening in Traverse City. And by the way, this is Northern Michigan Musicians Journal.
That right now we're facing a lot of snow and a lot of things have been canceled a lot, but some things are coming up with me and Toastmasters that we're having a speech contest soon in March.
What's your are you an officer with Toastmasters?
Area 14 governor over Cadillac and Fremont and Traverse City.
Area 14 governor, very good. Okay, very interesting, Mary. So you were telling me about some other things that are going on in town before the show.
Yes, and right now we're in the depths of working the comedy festival.
Are you a volunteer?
Yes, I'm working on the video team, and last night we were at the open mic with Charlie and Rich, the grumpy old men from Fox Radio, and they had a lot of local talent who were doing the open mic.
Okay, so it was open mic. Was that like for anybody then? Or
Yeah.
were they planned? Was it scheduled people?
It was comedians, and
Oh, very nice.
there were a few from Traverse City, and there was a couple from Cadillac, and then some from Lansing, and then one man even came from Atlanta, Georgia.
Not Atlanta, Michigan.
No.
The elk capital of Michigan, you know, that's Atlanta, Michigan.
Right.
But no. Well, you know, Mary, Traverse City is a very happening town, and Mike Sullivan, who does the film festival, he had a special for people who volunteered to play music on for the film festival.
Yes.
So I was able to come to the State Theater and see Lincoln. It was
Right.
great. You saw Lincoln, didn't you?
Yeah, I did on New Year's Day.
Yeah. What did you think of Lincoln?
I thought it was a very well done film, and depicted a lot of things about Lincoln's life and about the struggle for civil rights and you know, his life during the Civil War, which I thought was very well done.
Great, Mary. Well, we've got a busy show today, as everyone might wonder. It is February 16th, and we had to get up real early. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We had to move all this band equipment in the dark, and
Right.
we're having the band Waterline on the show. So, do you have any closing words?
No, we're just trying to stay warm right now and just looking forward to spring too. And
Very good, Mary. Well, I am too, and this was a normal winter. It
Yes.
was normal. That's what the old timers say, that it should have come a month sooner, but it snowed just like it used to in the old days, I hear. So, all right. Well, thank you very much. Hope
Okay,
you
thank
enjoy
you.
the show, folks. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Northern Michigan Musicians Journal. We have some special guests today. Mary and I tried to prepare for them. We got our swim masks on, but apparently these masks are probably not the best props we could have today. But this is the band Waterline. Mm-hmm. And you've heard them play already because we started the show out with their music, and you're going to hear them again at the end of the show. And, well, this is Steve on vocals and rhythm.
Yep, that'll work.
And Paul on bass and vocals. He's got a 5-string bass, really nice.
Thank you.
I can play more than 4 strings, so I can't keep up. So you really are.
I noticed you didn't say anything about my acoustic guitar was a Martin because he's a Taylor guy.
Oh, that's right. No.
Martin and Taylor.
Yeah, Steve has a beautiful Martin, and he's got the G tune down. He's going to teach me how to. He was trying to teach me already. Randy on lead guitar and vocals. Hey, Randy. And Greg on keyboards.
Okay.
And we wanted to get a band today that didn't have all the same name, like a couple times we had. So these guys all have different names, and that helps the band out too, because they know which guy they're talking about. Then Mike is on drums. Hey, Mike. And Mark is the sound man. Of course, he's hiding. He's not here because he's the sound man. He could be recording this along with our technician, Mike, also. 2 mics. That's a common name for a technician, I think. So let's
I thought you were a drummer.
Yeah.
Mark. Oh, Mark. I'm sorry. That's right. I got my Marks and Mikes mixed up. Sorry. Well, Mary, I'll let you start out the questions. What do you want to know about waterline?
Okay, how did you guys get started, and who found who? And
You found me.
Yeah.
Boy,
She means the
actually,
band.
Are you talking about just this morning, or
yeah, I mean
these two started?
the band.
Yeah, Mike and I actually were the first two that started it. It started with I was doing a solo CD down at a little studio down in Scottville, and using people to come in and play bass and to play lead guitar and stuff like that. And Mike was a drummer, and we were sitting out there having a smoke break, and he says, we should do something with this. So, what was it, about 3 years ago we started?
Yeah, give or take.
Before.
And we went through a fair amount of people before we got this group here. We went through seemed like 22 bass players.
You were just waiting for the right one.
Yeah.
Now, my data is limited, but my estimates are that the average band member lasts 2 years. But that was like back in the 80s, so
Ooh, I'm doing good then.
he's doing
You guys haven't kicked me out yet.
What kind of music do you play?
Good question.
All our music right now, up until this year, has all been original music. We've got
Okay.
about, 25 or so songs that we've authored, and we're old. So,
Yeah, sort of like.
Oh, I don't think you guys are that old.
Odie's rock and roll.
huh?
Is it Odie's rock and roll?
Well,
Not oldies.
we've tried to define what genre we're in, and nobody can tell us. And in fact, the biggest answer that we get is it's just old hippie music.
Rock and roll, I would say, is safe. You guys sound pretty rocky.
We
You
see
know?
the rock people say we're not rock. The folk people say we're not folk. The country people, well, we're not country.
That's
And-
for sure.
We're playing music.
So we're kind of right in the middle of everybody.
In fact, I had sensations of U2 while I was sitting in the lobby.
Thank you.
Oh, you
Yes,
too.
U2. Yeah, the guitar setting at least. Yeah. But and by the way, folks, we're recording this at 4 a.m. in the morning. Today's February 16th.
Explains the coffee.
The meteor, the asteroid missed Earth, but the meteor hit in Russia. And I always keep track of meteors. So this was the day after the meteor. So
We made it.
today was meant to be, I guess. So
Had that snowstorm not have happened earlier in the day, we would have been here before now.
I know, yeah. The snowstorm, and then they had the flu going around, and
Right.
so you guys all got your shots up to date, and
Oh, yeah.
Every Friday night I take my shots. Yes.
Mick Masters whiskey, or
Hey, that's not
Patron.
yeah, that's
Patron.
good. Patron. Oh, I like tequila. So, well then, how about one of your biggest gigs that you've played, say, in the last year or two? Where was that at? Where'd you guys?
Kalamazoo.
Yeah, Kalamazoo.
1,000 people?
Yeah, close.
Probably.
Close, yeah.
It was,
Cool.
5,000.
we played for the Michigan Festivals and Events Association annual meeting.
Oh yeah, and they book entertainment all over the state for the
Yes.
special fairs and stuff.
That's probably what we are. Is we're more of a festivals and events band than we are a bar band. And we're old. We can't handle these
Can't
3
be up that
a.m.
late anymore.
3 a.m.
For
things.
yourself.
I know. Yeah, we're all doing really well for the time of the morning it is. But,
In fact, we have a tune called "I'm Getting Old." So
oh no, I keep putting that tune off. But so you guys, these guys are going to be cool because they got to be around in that age, like 55 to 60.
Nope.
Watch it there.
More?
Watch it.
Not me.
we're
Wow.
down and up from there.
I'm 59, and I think you guys are young,
I'm
and
a
I like your kind of music too.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dolph. You
Yes.
can stop
Really.
right
Yes.
there, dude.
Yep. Okay,
It's
we're
good.
done.
We'll give you that fanny
that's a
after
wrap,
the show.
So these guys were scientists. They had all this equipment. The sun hadn't even come up yet. They had to move it all in the dark. They were like 2 blocks from the building because of the snow.
Yeah, it was tough.
Mary helped them out.
Right?
Thank you,
She's
Mary.
stronger than she looks. Don't
Yeah.
let her
Yes,
fool
we
you.
did.
She held a pen light.
so
Every little bit counts.
the deep snow.
And you guys have a CD. Is this it?
That's
Is
it.
this
Yes, it is.
This is Waterline. I'm sure the camera probably won't be able to get this very well. And we blew the monitor, so it's not on. But how can people get a copy of this?
All over the net.
The
Yeah.
net.
The website, waterlineband.com.
CD Baby, Amazon.com.
CD Baby, you're on Amazon, huh? Oh, cool. CD
Good.
Baby.
Should be up on iTunes.
Is
by now,
this
too.
your
Yeah, and
first
pardon me,
CD?
we're also on iTunes too.
Is this your
Yes.
first CD?
It is.
Yes.
And how long have you been together?
We're entering our 3rd year together.
Okay.
Fourth year.
So
Pretty good.
you made it past
4
the
years ago this month.
2/3 of the
Yeah, I made it.
life of the
Fourth year.
band.
Yes.
I think so. For me.
Yeah.
I'm into the big time now.
There you go.
It's
Long
good.
haul.
And our editor will throw these graphics in later. If you guys, if someone wants to contact you for a booking, the phone number is 231-510-0814. And then they mention a web page, and we'll get you the web address so you can look them up and hear them online, because I did hear you guys online, you know. And in fact, I have a steam cleaner at home, and when you fill it with water, there's a little line, and it says waterline on it. So these guys have a real good thing going. They've got subliminal messages promoting this band.
Absolutely.
You know? So, and of course, everyone knows the water line on Lake Superior is down this year, but
And so are the Bay, too.
the bay is down.
Yeah, but this water line's going up.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is the one water line. You guys keep an eye on these guys. They're not on the stock market yet.
Well, you
So-
know, waterline was coined, you know, we have that phrase, that infinitesimal space between two worlds. That's what a waterline is.
An infinitesimal space between the aqua world and the
The Terra world.
Terra
For
world.
lack of a-
Terra, he's got
It's
it.
a very small line.
Yeah.
Infinitesimal.
It's very small.
Infinitesimal.
Infinitesimal.
But no, all joking aside, how did you come up with the name?
Well,
Or did you
I
just
have
tell
no
me?
idea.
I have to defer to Steve on that.
A lot of our tunes are crossover between the worlds, the spiritual world and not that we're religious.
Yeah.
But not, we're not.
So nobody in the band worked for Rug Doctor then?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
And wanted something to do with, you know, the big lake here, we're in northern Michigan and stuff like that.
Metaphysical, right? Spiritual world.
There you go.
Metaphysical and water.
What do they call it? Corporal and metaphysical.
Wow, corporal. Well, that's a new one. I'm not familiar with corporal. So
Reading the dictionary again. haven't
That's a pretty big word.
you? Yeah.
now
You
you
know how
play.
long it took me to find the correct spelling of infinitesimal?
Oh wow! You just Google it, right?
Yeah.
If you spell it wrong, it'll say, "Do you mean?"
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Google
right.
just said, huh?
Well, and you guys played 4 songs, and we don't know what order they're going to be in, but can you tell us, maybe there's some deep meaning behind 1 or 2 or all 4 of the songs? What tunes did you play today?
Well, we'll start with Randy. You did the song "Say That You'll Stay."
Right, I wrote "Say That You'll Stay" out of all the guys' little pieces here and there, and I went home and put it together, and it was actually written out of a guitar riff, and all I had was the chorus, "Say That You'll Stay," so I wrote the rest of the words out of that, and I ripped off Steve's guitar riff, and
All right.
we ended up putting that all together. It was quite a different song than what you've heard, and it come out pretty nice. It was a lot slower, and we gave it some heart, some beat, and people really seem to like that song, which is good.
And it's on the album.
It is.
Say that you'll stay.
Well, that's the other thing too, Dolph. We're on radioairplay.com on the internet too.
Oh, cool. And that's another address for us to post,
Yep,
right?
sure.
Radio Airplay. I don't know if that's on here. We got Waterline at waterlineband.com.
No, that's an internet radio site.
Okay, Radio Airplay. Mike will take care of that. Great. Okay, now how about the next song that you guys did today?
Well, believe.
Must be one of your.
That one changed around a lot.
Must be one of your better ones. It's very first on the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's and it's that's tailored to someone that is about ready to give up. You got to believe. You got to believe in your dreams, and
Right.
that's what that whole song's about.
Excellent message. It's true. Great. And then, okay, and the next third song?
That was The Joe's song.
Joe's song, I'm Still Waiting. That was written by a good friend of ours, Joe Schmer, down by he lives down by Bear Lake. He was our first guitar player,
Okay.
and it's just about keep looking for that someone and keep waiting because they'll come along.
Yeah, I'm only 59, so I'm still waiting.
Oh, you got plenty of time, Dolph.
Although I was married for 15 years, so that counts. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment.
Right.
15 years, right?
That's
Yeah.
probably why you're not
Especially
married
in this
now.
day.
huh?
Are you guys all married, or?
Yeah.
Because this is like these guys have other jobs so that when music is slow, they can still pay the bills. And
Yeah, if we had to count on music revenue, we'd all be paupers.
Well, you know how to make $1 million as a musician.
have another
You
job.
start with $2 million.
Oh yeah.
Really nice
It's
that,
just about true.
that we're now open starting in February where we can accommodate people who have to work during the week and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Up North Media is now open on weekends and at 4 a.m. obviously. So it's all right.
I'm really glad that you're putting us up at the Grand Traverse Resort too. So
Yeah, and the bill's going to be charged to Up North Media.
Right.
I hope they can handle that. But
We've been known to tear these hotels and motels apart.
Yeah.
We are rock stars.
I know. Yeah, just
Joe
like the
Walsh.
Joel
You guys
Walsh.
get-
Yeah.
You gotta start on
partying
that.
and
And one more song, right? You did 4, so I don't want to forget and have
Back-
people saying,
Back to You.
they
Back
didn't
to
do
You.
the 4th one.
Yeah.
What was it? Back to You?
That's Come Back to You. And the same thing. This is a person, the story is about a person that basically has lost a direction and thinks that they're the only one going through an issue. And most of us have gone through something that really makes you want to give up. And the same thing, just come back to yourself and things will be
come
great.
back to you. You're okay.
I think that one's like number 50,036 on the European radio.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. You guys could
With a
go to
bullet.
Europe. I heard a lot of bands like Mitch Ryder and Rare Earth. They went to Europe and they were freaked out because they had limos waiting for them and they were treated real well. I know drummer Jerry LeBlanc, who wasn't the original drummer for Rare Earth, but they went to Europe and they stayed there for 14 years. So things must have been pretty good.
Yeah. Sounds like
They never let the poor guy put on any
No,
songs.
what it
out
was they
for
didn't
Rare
make
Earth,
enough
but-
money to get the return flight back.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that. Well, I learned something that
That's where the girlfriends
if
come.
you go to the American Embassy, they will fly you back free, but you can't go back until you pay your flight bill. So you
Right.
can't go back to Europe. But
So you're saying all we have to do is go over there?
yeah, an American Embassy will
Nice.
take you back.
I'm an illegal alien. Ship me home.
And there's a reason they're called illegal. So some people just don't seem to think about that variable, but. So yeah, well, it was real nice having you guys on the show. Is there
Yes.
anybody you want to say hello to out there?
Hello, Ma.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, or any stories of the road that really stand out, or
We can't tell those stories.
No,
There's some things that aren't made for television. I'm sorry.
understood? Yeah. Well, I don't know, Mary. I ran out of questions. If I wrote myself a script, I would forget what I wrote. So I don't
Well,
do
for
that.
the first
I
time
quit
this-
doing that.
Yeah, the first time this year, we're going to be in Elk Rapids this summer. So
for the
Oh.
Harbor Festival.
nope, for their
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night music in the park.
There's Alden, right?
Alden?
Oh, yeah.
Alden.
The Alden
Alden.
Bar? No.
Oh,
No,
they
we're
have
not.
sort of that.
I'd say
What I'm,
Alden Bar, but
what
not
Elk
these
Rapids.
guys.
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying to think about Alden. That's similar to Friday Night Live.
Yeah, a lot of little
Right.
towns have their little
Alden
nights,
is near
you
the
know.
water too. That's
Yeah,
true.
a lot of little towns, and that's the places that we like to play. Is these small
Yep.
town festivals on Mondays or Thursdays or Wednesdays, and that's probably our especially niche, I'd say right now is those little weeknight local festivals. Or
Those are a lot of.
in
how
Oregon.
about
They're
very- a lot of
in
fun.
August, does strolling the streets, Boyne City, and
Oh yeah, I play every year so far.
You stroll the streets.
Stroll the streets every Friday night all summer, and a lot of tourists wandering around, and it's fun. Also, I play at the duck race,
Oh, nice.
the Boyne River Duck Race of 1988. That was the first year they ever had it, and no one else has written a song about it yet. So I've been booked there. That's going on my.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna have to
6th
bump
year.
him off, boys.
Yeah.
You guys got to work on a duck race.
You've
song,
given
yeah.
us a mission, Dolph. Thank you.
So, but check Boyne out. There's some nice clubs in Boyne.
Mm-hmm.
The Thirsty Goat and the Sportsman's Bar.
And the Cafe
Sante.
Pronto.
Oh, Cafe Sante.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are a little big for them, but I know the Sportsman's Bar has had some big
I've
rock
played the
bands,
sports
yeah.
before, yeah.
And then there's the Freshwater Studios across the street. You got to live from out of town to be there, I think. They don't hire local people.
Right.
Well, that's what we found. We can't get a gig in Manistee, but
Yeah, I understand.
we can be in every other town around Manistee, but Manistee is just, we're local.
I understand it. If you guys get a gig in New York, you could probably double your income.
Yep.
Yes.
Of course, you have to spend it on plane fare and all that, but
Yeah.
hotel damages
There you
expensive.
go, yes.
But
There's all the room service.
well, Mr. Director, how much time do we have? Wake up.
15 minutes.
Well, we got 15 minutes to go.
We got 5 minutes to go.
Oh, 5. Okay.
5:15. It's all right.
Very close. Very close.
Yeah.
We might have to edit that part out, but he can do that. Okay. Well, Mary.
Okay, what
That's why I have an
influences
assistant.
your music? Who did you listen to when you were growing up, and what goes into your music?
A lot of different guys. You guys-
This
Yeah,
is the
you
60s
know.
and 70s stuff.
Yeah, 60s, 70s.
You
probably
guys-
is a lot
Okay.
When I was a young guy.
A lot of people think we're 70s, like a 70s pop type.
Well, you're
sound.
60s. Beatles.
You
Stones.
know, was there a
Stones.
standout artist that you listened to?
I'd have to say Beatles.
Allman Brothers Band.
Allman Brothers.
Allman
Oh,
Brothers. There's
that's
so many
okay.
great bands from that time.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Steely
Yeah,
Dan.
there were. Yeah, Steely Dan is another.
There was
I
so
know
many-
guys at the college
so
that
much
played
talent.
Allman Brothers also played Steely Dan. So
Yeah.
just yes.
Yeah, we grew up with a lot of great music and great bands.
Santana.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
so many.
they don't play it like they used to. It just doesn't seem like that to me. Once in a while, you come out with something good, but
Yeah, it's too electronic.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of
Okay, and
times
then
now it's
what
too electronic.
what inspires your songs and the original songs?
Waterline. We try to stay in between the dark and light emotions.
Okay, okay.
Drawback from
If you
one
listen
to
to
the
the
other.
CD, you'll
Yeah.
find out that's what we do. And try to give hope to the listener.
You heard that.
Okay.
Listen to the CD.
Okay.
We're kind of a feel good. We want to be a feel good band. Life is good, and no matter how bad it seems, it's still good.
Yeah, and I like that idea. I mean, there's plenty of people who want to play the blues,
Right.
and you can communicate any message you want, right? Negative or positive, but you might as well communicate a positive message.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Well, I'm going to be listening to your stuff.
Yes.
We got a CD now.
Right.
Fringe benefits.
Hey, just another note too. The CD that was actually recorded probably 99% live.
Oh, great. Yeah.
In one evening at our practice place.
Just like in the old days.
So pretty much,
99%?
I'd say 99
I would
and
say-
a half. It's really close to 100. There wasn't much, but
Yeah.
it's
Very,
technically
very
it's
little
technically a
overdub.
live recording, and it's fairly representative of what.
Except
the
you
band
have all
sounds
kind
like.
of fancy electronic stuff nowadays,
Yeah.
Back in the old days, we'd hang a
but we don't-
microphone from the rafter and
Oh, yeah.
We're old analog guys. We
Yeah.
don't understand this digital
I
stuff.
don't get it at all.
Okay, they're old analog guys. I understand how you digital.
you got
Right.
yeah,
Young-
your
young
sound
puppet
man doesn't
computer.
sound like he's stuck there. I think he's still progressing with the new equipment.
We're blessed to have Mark.
He does a great job. Mark does a great job for us, and he mixes us live too. So
That's
we
great.
work with a full stage mix live, and it's fun. It's fun playing that way. I enjoy playing live like that.
That's great. Well, I guess we'll have to wrap it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, thank you very,
Too bad,
very
but-
much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, hey,
A lot of
thanks
fun.
for coming.
Good to meet you.
We worked on this
Good to
one.
meet
and,
you.
Kind of late, but
Have a good
it's
time.
a lot
Well,
of
you
fun.
said we were a challenge. We're the biggest group you've had in.
This is a great, yes, it is. And your carpeting was clean
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate that. Thank you.
because there's no ventilation in this studio.
I got a little warm in here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a little warm in here, but well, thank you very much. You are watching Northern Michigan Musicians Journal, and I hope you enjoy these next couple songs by the band Waterline. Thank you.
There's magic in the air.
And you know, and you don't.
The feeling is quite rare.
Time has come, it's overdue. It's time to be aware. It's your dreams right on cue. They're everything you have. They're everything you need. They're right inside your heart. So let them be set free. Believe deep in your heart. Believe right from the start. It can only be up to you. What do you have to lose? You gotta believe. See them run and watch them play.
There's laughter in the air.
Ever wonder why they're that way?
Because they just don't care.
No one's told them, they haven't a clue. They go where we don't dare. They know that their dreams come true. They're everything you have. They're everything you need. They're right inside your heart. So let them be set free. Believe deep in your heart. Believe right from the start. It can only be up to you. What do you have to lose? Gotta believe. Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta
You
believe.
gotta believe.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You gotta believe. That tune was called Believe. Next one is it's a pretty nice tune. It's called Say That You'll Stay.
I feel the pain, it's getting stronger. With every minute you're not here. Hang up the phone, I'll be waiting. Hurry now, I need you near. I'll be here on my knees, ready to beg and plead. Say that you'll stay, don't walk away. This is a chance of a lifetime. My promise is never ending. My heart is my soul. Say that you will stay, I need to know.
moment drives the hunger of my faith. Through the pain, I feel a hunger. I have a love that cannot wait. I'm right here on my knees, ready to beg and plead. Say that you'll stay, don't walk away. This is a chance of a lifetime. My promise is never ending. My heart is my soul. Say that you'll stay, I need to know. Say that you'll stay, don't walk away. This is a chance of a lifetime. My promise is never ending. My heart is my soul.